Senator Durbin.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Let me thank all the witnesses for being here. And I know some of you have met with us before and continue to appear before Congress and make sure we hear the whole story, particularly those of you who have lost a loved one. Keeping the memory alive of that person is part of your effort as well, and you do that so effectively. So it was a little over 2 years ago we had a hearing in this committee, the Senate Judiciary Committee. I was the chair of the committee, and Senator Grassley and Senator Graham were representing the Republican side of the aisle, and we agreed on a bipartisan basis that we were going to issue subpoenas to the CEOs of the major companies. A lot of people said, you're wasting your time, they'll never show up. They did. The CEOs of Discord, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Meta appeared before us with sworn testimony. And they were saying things that are still being quoted today, obviously, that were not true. There were some graphic, emotional moments. I remember when Senator Hawley had Mr. Zuckerberg turn to the audience and apologize. I've never seen that happen in a hearing before. The point I'm making to you is you have taken the time to come here and help us and those following this hearing to hear your side of the story. I think it's time for us on a bipartisan basis to call these CEOs back and to ask them what's happened in 2 years, to talk to them about the losses that have occurred and ask them what they're doing. I don't expect straight answers, Mrs. Lanier. You didn't get them in court either. But that confrontation on a public basis is a way to inform the public of the danger of what we're talking about. Holding them personally accountable under oath, as you testified under oath, as to what they say, I think is critical. Mrs. Lanier, you talked about what happened in court when you were pursuing your case. I take it Mr. Zuckerberg was a witness?
Absolutely.
How long was he on the stand?
We were restricted to have him on for 1 day because he's very busy.
Well, he may be very busy, but your day paid off. I thank you for your efforts in that regard.
Thank you.
And let me ask you, Mrs. Bogard, what have you found of other parents who've gone through similar tragedies as yourself? Have you been able to reach out to them and talk?
Talk to them
about their losses?
Talk about their losses? Absolutely. I have hundreds of parents who reach out to me, and the parents sitting with me here today and the parents who couldn't be here today, we all advocate together, we work together to put education in schools. All of these parents have those losses that Bridget described so eloquently, that we will never see these dreams we had for our children. When I talk to these parents about their losses, it's the same across the board. Just since Mason died 7 years ago, I have had 104 parents reach out to me saying that their child has died from the choking challenge. That's one harm, one challenge, just the choking challenge. 104 more kids have died. One of them, some of them are here with us today. We have got to do something. Agreeably, across the board, we all agree something needs to be done. And I don't think this can be fixed with there's not one big fix for this issue. We need litigation. We need litigation. We need legislation. We need education. But putting legislation in place is such a huge first step that we can build upon.
Well, I want to join with Senator Cornyn, who had to step away here, in encouraging you in your meeting with the Speaker to ask him to make a priority on this issue. He can make a difference. And we need to do our part here. We haven't taken this issue to the floor yet. We should. It's time for us to bring it to the floor and have a fulsome debate on it and vote on it. Before we have another hearing to discuss it, let's do something about it on a bipartisan basis. This has been a bipartisan issue from the start. We want it to continue to be. And so I made that proposal before, and I'll make it again. My proposals are, number one, get it to the floor, get a debate, get a vote, and secondly, call the CEOs back under oath, hold them accountable again. Thank you, Madam Chair.